Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So let's get real here. I know you have probably heard the many reasons why we shouldn't be on social media. It affects our mental health, it makes us compare, and so on. However, instead of being so negative about social media, I'm going to talk about the pros that social media has brought to us, and this is a platform that has boomed within the last 10 years, so there has to be some benefit to it. I'm a frequent social media user myself, and in fact, I want to have a job in the social media industry one day. So it's a subject I'm really passionate about, and I love to talk about it, and this is an upcoming and thriving industry, and it's something we should talk about. So I will be talking about the benefits of social media. I will be going over how social media has benefited the business world, how it's benefited the social world, and how it impacts our mental health. So let's get into it. Social media has benefited the business and marketing industry tremendously. Ultimately, social media has become a major turning point when it comes to marketing. Social media has ultimately provided a new way for businesses to market whatever they're selling. Look at influencers, for example. They help companies market their products. Back in the day, you couldn't reach out to a stranger that has a following and ask them if they will market their product. This is just a new game that has come to the social world, and it has grown our marketing industry a lot. The Digital Marketing Institute, which is a company that supports marketers and helps them grow, stated in an article that 70% of teens trust influencers more than the traditional celebrity, which is crazy. Teens trust a stranger that they found on the internet more than a celebrity that we see in the movies and that we could trust. And then this article also stated that 86% of women that use social media use these platforms for the purpose of purchasing an item. So people use social media constantly when it comes to purchasing something. We ultimately go to this platform for reviews and see if we can trust the product and the company. Social media has also changed the marketing world tremendously with all the different kind of platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and so many more. To be successful, a business has to learn how to market on social media, and there's so many benefits to this. Hootsuite, which is another company that helps you manage and schedule your social media posts when you do social media marketing, posted on their blog about the many benefits that social media can bring to your company. These included increased brand awareness, increased sales. It included adding a personality to your brand. It's a strategy to promote your content, and it helps you connect and engage with your audience easily. So really, there's a strategy to social media in the business world, and it can really help you in the long run. Social media can also help businesses connect with clients easily. A journal article that I found from the International Journal of Computer Applications, Technology, and Research, the authors researched the positive effects social media has on education, business, and society. They mentioned that the platforms provide an opportunity for bloggers and writers, for example, to connect with their clients. This is a cool way to connect with others quickly. So businesses can answer client or customer questions quickly and efficiently on social media. Sometimes there's just no need to make an appointment or a phone call, really, when a question can be answered through a text or a DM. Lastly, social media can also give businesses the option to promote their products by doing giveaways. And this is just another marketing strategy. Giveaways have become really popular, and it's a great way to market, and a lot of businesses take advantage of it. This is just another example how social media has affected businesses. This is just one major benefit of social media, and honestly, I bet you can't tell me that you don't follow at least one business on any of your accounts. Social media benefits the social world by connecting you with other people. These platforms can connect you with various people and employers. Because of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and so on, we're able to stay connected with people all over the world, and that's a blessing. I have family in England and a friend that lives in Germany, and I'm truly blessed that social media is able to connect me with my family and friends over there easily, and I can easily contact them, talk with them, see what they're up to, and this changes everything because usually when you send a letter overseas, it takes weeks, and I don't have to wait weeks to receive a letter to see what they're doing or what has changed in their life. You can also meet new people through social media. Now, I know there can be good and bad things that can come out of this, but when you meet a new best friend or your significant other, that can be the most rewarding thing. So again, going back to the International Journal of Computer Applications article, the researchers found that social media helps people meet that they might have not met outside of the social media world. They also mentioned that networking sites unites people for the achievement of specific goals. So take the BLM movement, for example, that happened this past year. People were posting about the BLM movement all over social media, and really it helped us talk about this issue that has been happening for so many years. So social media can be a positive impact on our society. Social media has also provided an easier opportunity for job seekers. So not only can businesses post job openings, but social media is a great platform to connect with future employers. So take LinkedIn, for example. This platform has grown tremendously over the years, and I personally know a few people who have found jobs through this platform. You post your resume on it, you follow the companies that you want to work for, and it's just a great way to connect and show your passion for these companies. Sage Driver posted an article on Business News Daily, a guide for job seekers when it comes to these social media platforms. She wrote that LinkedIn is the go-to network for both job seekers and hiring managers. As a job seeker, it's really important that you keep up on your LinkedIn profile and just perfect it and make sure it's all updated because hiring managers do look at it. Twitter is another platform that hiring managers look at, according to Driver. Twitter is a great platform to engage with the brands that you love and want to work for. It really shows your worthiness of your professionalism and how passionate you are about a brand. So don't forget that social media can impact your future job. Overall, social media platforms can get you connected to friends, new friends, employers, and so on. But before we get too informational here, let's get back on track and talk about mental health. Now, I know a lot of people say social media negatively affects your mental health, but with good boundaries and good routine, it can actually be beneficial. With social media, we either use platforms in a positive or negative way. When we have a good routine with scrolling and we're not doing it excessively, this means we have a healthy relationship with it. An article posted by Harvard School of Public Health said that the routine of social media use suggests that they're mindful users. So let's say you scroll first thing in the morning or at lunch or right before you go to bed. You're typically mindful about this, and it's a routine and you're not doing it excessively. So this isn't necessarily the problem here that they said, but when social media is associated with depression and anxiety, they found that these people with those effects use social media in a way that impacts their mental health. So if you're scrolling on social media and you just don't feel happy afterwards, you feel sad, you find yourself comparing yourself to others, that is not good, and that will affect your mental health. So it's important to catch when you're doing that on social media and change that for yourself, even if that means to delete the apps, honestly. Social media also gives a sense of connection to others. So COVID-19, we were all impacted by this global pandemic. We were all forced to go into lockdown, and a lot of people were posting on social media what they were doing during quarantine, or even TikTok. So many people were making TikToks, and I thought this was really cool. And this helps me, honestly, get a sense of connection to others and that we're all in this together. We're not alone in this, and that is really the power of social media. Harvard also said that having a strong social network is associated with positive mental health and well-being. So again, social media gives that sense of connection with others, and that is what benefits us. To go even further into this, another article I found from the Journal of Technology and Behavioral Science, the authors researched the benefits, risks, and opportunities social media has on mental health. They wrote that these studies found that people with mental disorders often form online relationships and connect with others on social media. Most individuals with these mental illnesses typically have few social contacts, and they usually report that they feel lonely. So they reported that 47% of those with mental disorders that use these platforms weekly typically feel less alone. Now, I know this isn't everyone, but it's nearly half. And if these platforms help people feel less lonely, then that's the benefit of it, and there's just no reason to get rid of it, honestly. And honestly, social media probably won't go away. It's of course important to have boundaries with social media, but when there's a healthy relationship between you and your phone, then there's benefits that will come out of it. Now, these are just a few benefits social media brings to our world. Again, social media can benefit business and marketing. It can keep you connected with old friends. You can meet new friends, find a job, and it gives you that sense of connection with others. These benefits can impact you and honestly change your outlook on life if you have that healthy relationship. I do want you to remember, though, to put the phone down every once in a while and look what's around you and enjoy that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.